Hey everyone, I want you to stop what you're doing for a second and really focus. This December, you are on the verge of experiencing something extraordinary. You see, life doesn't just happen to us, we have the power to shape it. But sometimes, all we need is a little sign to know that something bigger is coming our way. Now let me tell you this, God's blessings are all around us, and I'm here to share with you 7 clear signs that you are about to experience that divine favor in your life this December. If you've been praying, working hard, or just hoping for a breakthrough, get ready. The signs are already here, but are you aware of them? Let me guide you through these signs, because the moment you recognize them, everything will shift. Let's dive in and get ready for the blessings you've been waiting for. When God's blessings are near, one of the first signs you'll notice is a deep sense of peace and clarity in your mind. Life can often feel like a whirlwind of chaos, filled with stress, confusion, and constant noise. But when you are aligned with God's blessings, you experience a profound shift in your mental state. It's like the fog that clouds your thoughts begins to lift, and suddenly everything becomes clearer. This peace doesn't just come from external circumstances, but from within. It's an internal calm that overrides the turmoil of daily life. You start to feel less burdened by past regrets, anxious about the future, or overwhelmed by present challenges. Instead, you begin to feel a deep trust in the process of life, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This clarity is not about having all the answers, but about feeling confident in your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. You'll also notice that you begin to make decisions more easily. Where before you might have been paralyzed by indecision or doubts, now you're able to move forward with a sense of purpose. It's as if the right choices become obvious, and the path ahead seems illuminated. Even in moments of uncertainty, there is a quiet assurance that everything will work out in the end. This inner peace is a direct reflection of divine guidance. When you're blessed, your mind clears, your heart opens, and your vision sharpens. It's a sign that you are in alignment with something greater than yourself, and that God's blessings are already beginning to flow into your life. When God's blessings are at work in your life, one of the most remarkable signs is the sudden appearance of unexpected opportunities. These opportunities often come out of nowhere, sometimes from directions you never imagined or anticipated. It could be an unexpected job offer, a connection with someone who opens doors, or a chance encounter that leads to something bigger. You might find that what once felt like a dry season in your life is suddenly filled with fresh possibilities. These opportunities seem to align perfectly with where you are in life and what you've been praying for, even if you didn't know exactly what to ask for. They feel almost too good to be true, as if the universe is conspiring in your favor. But it's not coincidence. When you're in alignment with divine blessing, things start to happen that are far beyond your control or planning. The doors you thought were closed now swing wide open. You'll also begin to notice that these opportunities seem to come at just the right time, often when you've been putting in the work, staying faithful, and trusting the process. It's as if the universe or God is rewarding your patience and persistence. These moments don't always look like you expect them to. They might arrive in the form of a small offer or a seemingly insignificant conversation, but the ripple effect of these opportunities can change the entire trajectory of your life. You might be asked to take risks you never considered before, or you might receive invitations to places, events that seem to be tailor-made for your growth. As you open your heart and mind, you'll realize that blessings are showing up in the most unexpected of ways. As God's blessings begin to manifest in your life, a profound sense of gratitude and connection to God will naturally rise within you. This is not a fleeting feeling, but a deep, lasting awareness that everything you have and everything that is coming to you is a gift. It's a shift in perspective that allows you to see the abundance around you, even in the small, everyday things. You begin to feel thankful not just for the big blessings, but for the simple moments, a warm cup of coffee, a peaceful moment of solitude, or the smile of a stranger. Gratitude becomes a constant companion in your thoughts and actions. This sense of gratitude is more than just an emotional response, it's a spiritual awakening. You feel a deep, unshakable connection to God, recognizing that His hand is at work in your life. You no longer take things for granted, but acknowledge the divine presence in everything. Each blessing, whether large or small, becomes an opportunity to praise and thank God. It's as if your heart is overflowing with appreciation and your spirit is attuned to the sacredness of the present moment. In this state of gratitude, your connection to God grows stronger. You begin to feel His presence more profoundly in the quiet moments of reflection or in the rush of daily life. It's a connection that transcends words and rituals, becoming something deeply felt and lived. You start to understand that every moment, every breath is a gift from God. As your gratitude deepens, so does your faith, knowing that with each blessing received, you are drawing closer to the divine purpose that has been set out for you. When God's blessings begin to flow into your life, one of the most powerful signs is the sudden breakthroughs in areas where you've previously struggled. These are the moments when it feels like all the hard work, the persistence, and the prayers finally come to fruition. You might find that the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable suddenly become manageable, or solutions to long-standing problems appear seemingly out of nowhere. It's like a light is shined on the path you've been walking, illuminating the way forward. These breakthroughs often feel miraculous. You might have spent months or even years trying to overcome certain challenges, only to suddenly find the missing piece of the puzzle. It could be in your career, your personal relationships, your health, or your finances. The struggle that once seemed endless starts to feel like it's lifting. You might get a sudden insight, a new opportunity, or a shift in your mindset that propels you forward with greater ease. What's powerful about these breakthroughs is that they often come when you least expect them and when you've reached a point of surrender. It's as if the moment you let go of your tight grip on the outcome, God steps in and delivers what you've been waiting for. These moments remind you that you are not alone in your struggles and that divine timing is always at work. You realize that the breakthrough wasn't just about hard work and perseverance, it was about having faith, trusting the process, and remaining open to what's possible. The struggle was part of the journey, but now the blessing is here. As God's blessings begin to unfold in your life, you may experience unexplainable feelings of joy and optimism that seem to come from nowhere. These are not moments of fleeting happiness that come from external circumstances, but a deep internal sense of contentment and hope that permeates your soul. It's a joy that doesn't depend on what you have or what's happening around you. Instead, it's a deep knowing that everything is working out exactly as it should, even if you can't see the full picture yet. This joy is a quiet, powerful force that radiates from within. Often in the most unexpected moments, you might find yourself smiling for no apparent reason, feeling a lightness in your heart, or experiencing a deep sense of peace that you've never known before. There's a sense that life is unfolding in a beautiful way, and though you may face challenges, there is an undeniable sense that things will always work out for the best. It's an optimism that transcends circumstances, knowing that even in the face of difficulty, good things are on the horizon. In these moments, you may also notice that your perspective on life changes as God's blessings begin to flow into your life. One of the most powerful signs is the unexpected encounters with people who uplift and inspire you. These individuals seem to appear at just the right time, offering support, wisdom, and encouragement when you need it most. Whether it's a new friend, a mentor, or even a stranger, their presence feels like a divine gift, and their words and actions have a profound impact on your spirit. These people often bring light to your path when you feel uncertain or lost. The encounters feel synchronistic, as if they were meant to happen. You might find yourself in a conversation with someone who shares exactly what you needed to hear, or someone who introduces you to an opportunity or idea that changes the direction of your life. They seem to bring with them a sense of purpose and clarity, as if they are guided by a higher power to cross your path. In their presence, you feel encouraged to be a better version of yourself, to push beyond your limits, and to pursue your dreams with renewed vigor. These people also help to bring out the best in you. They don't just offer praise or superficial compliments. They challenge you, inspire you to grow, and show you new perspectives. Their energy is contagious, filling you with optimism, and often you find that after interacting with them, you feel more confident, motivated, and connected to your own sense of purpose. It's as if their positive energy is a reflection of the blessings God is bestowing upon you. Each encounter feels like a sign that you are being supported by a divine network of people who are meant to be a part of your journey. To shift. Where you once felt weighed down by fears or doubts, you now feel inspired and excited for what's to come. This unexplainable joy and optimism are signs that you are in alignment with something greater than yourself, God's plan for you. It's a spiritual gift, a reminder that blessings are not just about material things, but about the joy that fills your heart when you trust in the divine flow of life. As God's blessings begin to flow into your life, one of the most powerful signs is the unexpected encounters with people who uplift and inspire you. These individuals seem to appear at just the right time, offering support, wisdom, and encouragement when you need it most. Whether it's a new friend, a mentor, or even a stranger, their presence feels like a divine gift, and their words and actions have a profound impact on your spirit. These people often bring light to your path when you feel uncertain or lost. The encounters feel synchronistic, as if they were meant to happen. You might find yourself in a conversation with someone who shares exactly what you needed to hear, or someone who introduces you to an opportunity or idea that changes the direction of your life. They seem to bring with them a sense of purpose and clarity, as if they are guided by a higher power to cross your path. In their presence, you feel encouraged to be a better version of yourself, to push beyond your limits, and to pursue your dreams with renewed vigor. These people also help to bring out the best in you. They don't just offer praise or superficial compliments. They challenge you, inspire you to grow, and show you new perspectives. Their energy is contagious, filling you with optimism, and often you find that after interacting with them, you feel more confident, motivated, and connected to your own sense of purpose. It's as if their positive energy is a reflection of the blessings God is bestowing upon you. Each encounter feels like a sign that you are being supported by a divine network of people who are meant to be a part of your journey. As God's blessings begin to manifest in your life, you may notice a deepening of your faith and spiritual practices. It's a natural progression that occurs when you start to align more closely with divine purpose. What once may have felt like a routine or an obligation now becomes a profound and fulfilling part of your daily life. You feel a stronger connection to the divine, and the rituals and practices that once felt mechanical are now filled with meaning and intention. Prayer, meditation, and other spiritual practices become not just habits, but essential moments of connection to something greater than yourself. This deepening faith is not always accompanied by dramatic signs, but rather a subtle, growing awareness that God is with you in every moment. You may feel more attuned to the presence of God in your life, hearing His guidance more clearly and recognizing His hand in both the small and big moments. Your trust in the divine grows, and with it, a peaceful surrender to the process of life. You no longer need to control everything, because you have a quiet assurance that God's timing and plan are perfect. This new level of faith may also lead to a renewed sense of purpose. Your spiritual practices evolve from being a way to ask for things to becoming a means of gratitude and devotion. You begin to seek not just answers, but a deeper understanding of your place in the world. As your faith deepens, so does your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace. You trust that every experience, whether joyful or painful, is a part of your spiritual growth, and you embrace each moment as an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with God. When God's blessings are flowing into your life, you may start to notice new doors opening with little to no effort on your part. These are the kinds of opportunities that seem to appear effortlessly, as if the universe is aligning perfectly to bring you closer to your goals and purpose. You might receive invitations or offers that you didn't actively seek, or things that once seemed difficult now come with ease. The connections, circumstances, and resources you need simply begin to materialize in your path, almost as if they've been waiting for you to step into them. These new doors often come at a time when you least expect them, and they require very little action on your part to make them happen. You may find that opportunities that once felt out of reach are now easily accessible. It's as if the hard work you've put in over time has created a foundation that allows these new opportunities to flow naturally. You've prepared yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and now the blessings come without resistance. What's significant about these openings is that they feel almost effortless because they align perfectly with your divine purpose. It's as though you've been divinely guided to a place where everything clicks into place. These opportunities feel right, and as soon as they present themselves, you feel confident and sure in your ability to step through them. There's no struggle, no forcing things to happen. The doors just open when the timing is right. It's a sign that you're walking in alignment with God's plan and that divine favor is with you. When God's blessings begin to manifest in your life, you may experience a renewed sense of purpose and direction. It's as if a fog is lifted from your mind and suddenly everything becomes clearer. What once felt uncertain or directionless now has a new sense of meaning. You begin to understand more deeply why you are here and what your true calling is. This clarity brings with it a powerful energy, a drive to move forward with confidence and passion. You feel a deep sense of alignment with your purpose, knowing that the steps you're taking are part of a greater divine plan. This renewed sense of purpose doesn't come from external achievements or recognition, but from within. It's the inner knowing that you are on the right path and that each decision, each action you take is moving you closer to fulfilling your true potential. You may feel inspired to pursue long-held dreams that you had put aside or begin to take bold steps toward new opportunities that excite you. With this sense of direction, your days no longer feel aimless or uncertain, but filled with a deep sense of fulfillment and excitement. As your purpose becomes clearer, you also begin to trust in the journey more. You no longer feel the need to control every outcome because you know that God is guiding you step by step. You have a renewed faith in the process of life. And each challenge becomes an opportunity to grow and strengthen your resolve. With this newfound clarity, you approach life with energy, optimism, and an unwavering belief that you are exactly where you need to be, moving in the direction you were always meant to go. When God's blessings are at work in your life, you may experience miracles or blessings that arrive just in time, often when you least expect them. These moments are often described as divine timing at its finest, where things fall into place in ways that seem beyond coincidence. You may find yourself in a situation where you're at the end of your rope, feeling as though there's no way forward, and suddenly a blessing or a miracle appears to offer the solution. It could be an unexpected financial windfall when you're struggling, a connection that opens the door to an opportunity, or a breakthrough that makes everything click into place. These moments don't just feel lucky, they feel divinely orchestrated, as though God has been preparing this blessing for you, waiting for the perfect moment to present it. These miracles are often not just about the material outcomes, but about the timing. It's as if everything you've experienced up to that point, the struggles, the prayers, the persistence, has been preparing you for this very moment. You begin to see that the challenges you faced were not in vain, but rather part of the journey that led you to the miracle that was always meant to come. This kind of timing reminds you that God is always at work in your life, even when you can't see it. It's a reminder that you're not alone, and that blessings will arrive exactly when you need them, often in ways that surpass your expectations. These miraculous moments renew your faith and reinforce the belief that God's plan for you is always unfolding in the best way possible. As we reflect on these 7 clear signs that God's blessings are moving in your life, it's important to remember that each one of these moments is a reminder of the divine guidance and love that is always present, even in the midst of struggles. When you experience increased peace and clarity, unexpected opportunities, a deep sense of gratitude, sudden breakthroughs, unexplainable joy, uplifting encounters, a deeper faith, effortless doors opening, a renewed sense of purpose, and miracles arriving just in time, you are witnessing the hand of God at work in your life. These blessings are not random or coincidental. They are the result of your faith, your trust in the process, and your alignment with God's plan. Each sign is an invitation to step into the abundant life that God has prepared for you. Remember, God's timing is always perfect, and His blessings are far beyond what we could ever imagine. As you move forward, keep your heart open, stay grateful, and trust in the journey ahead, knowing that the blessings you've been waiting for are already on their way.